2, 1. Hey guys, welcome back to the EJP podcast. I'm Jordan.
And I'm Alan.
And this week, we're talking about the Battle Royale phenomenon. But before we do that, Alan, how was your week, dude?
It was pretty good.
Yeah,
Didn't do anything. How was yours?
It was alright. I mean, we had some highlights of the week. Watched VHS 1 and 2 with the boys. It was pretty funny.
Yeah, it was an alright movie.
Yeah. Maybe we should review those next week. I don't know.
I like you.
I like you. I like you a lot. Well, yeah, other than that, I mean, I didn't do anything crazy. I've been off for a lot of days this week. Like, I've only worked 3 days this week. So it's kind of...
That's retail.
Yeah, it's a slow season. And I just, like... I'm enjoying it, but at the same time, I'm kind of like... I know my tech's gonna be shitty. So I'm gonna be broke as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
But also, I want to promote... I would be doing it, but I have to work that day. Alan, I don't know. Alan, are you still doing a 24-hour stream for Kingdom Hearts 3?
Yes, I will be doing a Kingdom Hearts 24-hour 7 stream. And I believe it comes out on midnight on Sunday. Well, Sunday night, technically. So I'll be starting that Sunday night.
Oh, but I thought... No, I've seen the releases are on Thursday. It releases Thursday.
That's for Japan.
Are you 100% sure?
100%.
Okay. Well, then never mind. I might be doing it too. I might be.
Well, there we go.
Yeah, we'll see. The links to our both of our streams. I will stream it no matter what, though. Like, if I have to work, I'll just come in later and stream it with him. But the links to our streams will be in the description, and it's also on our homepage of the YouTube channel. You can check us out. We'll keep you guys updated. It's gonna be a good day, good time. He's gonna be streaming for 24 hours. I might be streaming for 24 hours. We're gonna have a bunch of fun. And if he reaches some goals, he might shave his head, might dye his hair. You never know.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
Yeah. But let's get to the topic. Our main 3 games we're talking about are PUBG, or Player Unknown's Battleground, Fortnite, and the latest release, the latest phenomenon, Black Ops 4.
Blackout.
Well, yeah, specifically Blackout, because Black Ops 4 is an online-only video game, but it also has the other multiplayer online game modes along with the Battle Royale mode.
Yes. Yep.
So
which one do you want to start out with?
I mean, let's talk about what Battle Royale is first and foremost. You want to take a stab at that?
So Battle Royale is like, you get a whole bunch of people, usually around 100, and then you throw them all in a map, pretty decently sized map, and you start out with nothing, no weapons, and you just try to find them. And you can go in as a duo, you can go in as a squad, which is usually 4 people, or solo, and you go around and fight people and kill them, and it lowers the number. It's like, if I would describe it best as a Hunger Games, pretty much.
Right.
Last one surviving wins. And that's pretty much about it. You just go look for weapons, kill each other. That's about it.
Also a great movie series, by the way, The Hunger Games.
Yeah, it's a great book.
Yeah. Do you think the movie actually does well, like staying along the canon of the books, or do you think yes?
I think there's not really much you can fuck up. I mean,
but have you not seen The Lightning Thief, dude? They fucked up a lot of shit in that movie compared to the books.
Yeah, but that's different. I mean, this is like just battling. Like, everyone knows what it's going to look like in their head, but they just like, oh, let's look at it from someone else's point of view. Like, this is what, the author, or not the author, but the director and producer, they're like, this is what it should look like.
Yeah, I get you.
I just want to see something different.
Yeah, true. Okay, we'll get back to that later. But so yeah, that's what a battle royale is basically. A bunch of players killing each other, and that is the latest gaming phenomenon because, first off, it started off with the first battle royale game that was most popular was H1Z1, right?
Yeah.
Would you say?
I think.
I would say that too, and that was created by Brendan. Well, not created by him solely, but he's a main guy in creating H1Z1, and also the main creator of PUBG, Brendan Green. He started off as a developer / creator for H1Z1, but he left because of creative differences between him and who fucking develops H1Z1?
fuck if I didn't play that one.
Yeah, I never played it either.
That's why we're talking about the phenomenons.
Yeah.
But I think it actually started out with the Hunger Games on Minecraft.
You think so?
Have you ever heard of those?
Yeah, I've seen that.
Because I actually, not gonna lie, back then, I actually kind of watched a few videos of people doing that. And then I feel like that's when everything started to be big. Like people were thinking, we could release a game. Right.
I mean, with the way things were going with multiplayer online shooters, I kind of see it going there anyway. Even if there was like somebody's going to think of all around one for all type of thing. Like it was, I mean, one for all is technically battle royale if you think about it. Yeah. But the thing is, what makes battle royale so different is the maps are, for one, huge, right?
Yep.
And the thing is, you can do solos, which is just 1 versus 99, or you can do duos, which is 2 versus 99, or you can do a squad, which is 4 to 5, depending on the game. 4 to 5 versus the rest of the players on the map, right?
Yep.
And that's what separates battle royales from every other game mode. I mean, then the thing is, it's so intense. It takes patience and skill. But like it depends on the game though. For instance, PUBG, right? We will all agree. We would agree that PUBG, out of all of them, is one of the most realistic battle royale video games, right?
Oh, it's the most realistic by far. I mean,
in terms of the way
yeah, you're right.
In terms of gun mechanics, weapon mechanics in general, in terms of like bullet drop, reload, the way the fire rate of a gun, the reload speed. I mean, the only unrealistic thing about it is the fucking frying pan on the back fucking makes you bulletproof, basically.
Yeah, it is bulletproof. No.
And allegedly car proof too. I've seen a guy, he was crouching behind it's kind of questionable. He was crouching behind a rock, but a car like hit his like frying pan, or his butt was sticking out, and the bike hit the frying pan and flipped the whole bike over. It was hilarious. But yeah, besides that, the armor is realistic. You have 3 levels of armor. You have armor 1, 2, and 3, and each one is more. It looks physically beefier. Like for instance, on PUBG, the helmet level 1 is basically a biker helmet, right?
Yeah.
Helmet level 2 is a Kevlar helmet that the military uses, and helmet level 3, it looks like, I don't even know what it looks
it's like frying pan level.
Yeah, frying pan level. It basically looks like, if you ever seen anybody weld metal, it looks like that. It looks like a welder's mask. The vest, it goes from like a leather vest to like a little bulletproof vest
Kevlar.
to Kevlar, and that's the only armor you really get. And that game was really good starting off because it was so realistic. It was really hella competitive. Competitive.
But yeah, it was super competitive, and it was filled with action, and people like, I mean, everyone always knew this is the zone you want to go to if you want action. This is the zone you want to go to if you actually kind of want to like stay alive. And
yeah, there's different approaches to the tactics.
Yeah, it's not just that's what makes the game so unique. Is like every game's different. It's gonna be different. You can make it different.
Yeah, that's what makes it also really good. And I can say right now, I've still yet to win a game of PUBG ever.
Well, yeah, you suck, but on a scale of playability from like 1 to 10, not playability. What do I say with age? Like how well did this game age?
Yeah,
I wouldn't even say a scale. Like, what do you think?
Well, here's the thing. That's something we also need to discuss about it. Is because even though it was a great game from conception, it still had a lot of faults. Right? It was really buggy. It's not optimized well. Right?
Mm-hmm.
And this is like kind of the main problems that was like the devs. Bluehole is who developed PUBG, right?
Yeah.
And
Bluehole, yeah.
They knew it was a great game, and for some reason they still didn't listen to their player base. They put in microtransactions without even really fixing the game that well, and this caused the game to slowly die, especially with the the surge or surgeons of Fortnite. Alan, can you tell them what Fortnite is?
Fortnite's the same thing, except it's made by Epic Games.
Mm-hmm.
They also created games like Gears of War, and what else did Epic do? They did some other things too, but Gears of War is the one that's one I played way too much.
Gears of War is Alan's jam. Let's just say that.
But so they're already a reputable company. Fortnite's actually been around, I think, since like 2011 or 12 or something like that. Mm-hmm. But it wasn't like a battle royale. So there's Fortnite, and then there's Fortnite Battle Royale.
Right.
And you have to actually pay to play Fortnite, but the Battle Royale is free.
Right.
So.
And that's another reason why that game blew up too, because it's free. But anyway, continue.
So it's same things PUBG, but it's free, so it's accessible to more players.
Mm-hmm.
And you can play it on your phone. Then again, you can too on PUBG. You can play it on
but
Switch.
that's because of Fortnite though. But continue.
Yeah,
we can talk about that.
You can play it on a Nintendo Switch, on your fridge, on a lot of things.
Right.
But I feel like that cartoony aspect of it got to the kids, but it also appealed to the older generations because it's a battle royale.
Right.
And I won't lie, but I feel like Epic makes great third-person shooting games, and obviously I'm biased on this because of Gears of War, but
right. Gears of War is
the
really
mechanics.
Good. Yeah, the Gears of War is top tier third person point of view shooter, without a doubt.
But the mechanics in Fortnite is just insane, and then there's so many little things that are different, and then there's a few big things like
building.
The building, and you can legit build your own fort
throughout
inside
the map.
inside of a battle royale, and then on top of that, there's not too much. There's a lot of variety in different like weapons you can use. Like you can use a minigun, which I don't know if you can in PUBG anymore. It's been a while since I've played.
Yeah, it's been a while since I played that game.
You could use like disco grenades.
It's very gimmicky, you would say.
It's gimmicky, but that's what I think.
That's what makes it. Yeah, that's what attracts their audiences, especially the younger audience.
And not even that, but I mean, like Drake was playing with Ninja. Everyone knows Ninja. I'm sorry, I'm not going to explain who he is, but Drake and Travis Scott and Juju Smith-Schuster on that one night when they played with Ninja.
Yeah, they broke Twitch's record, single streamer record, right, that night.
Yeah, and you can't tell me that's. A lot of people have their own opinions on a game, and that's fine. But you can't say the game's a bad game. It's when it's genuinely a good game. I mean,
yes, I can. Even though I don't like Fortnite, it is a good.
Yeah,
game.
You can. You don't have to like it.
You don't have to.
But
like
it's a good game.
It's a good game. It's made well, and it's marketed well. Also, Fortnite is the biggest battle royale game at the moment right now, without a doubt. Remember when they first came out? And this is not when I say first came out, but when it was first starting to get its traction and started getting big, this past year is basically when it got really big. Infinity War came out and they put Thanos in the game. You could play as Thanos in the game, and that even furthered its traction and like made it even more so big because it set itself apart from PUBG.
Did you say Infinity Ward?
Infinity Wars.
Oh, I think it's Infinity Ward, and I'm like, what?
No.
What does Infinity Ward have to do with it?
No, Infinity Wars. The movie,
okay.
Marvel's, one of Marvel's best movies, might I say. I don't know.
And I did play the Thanos version on Fortnite.
I didn't get a chance to play. I never played that. How was it?
And I gotta say, it was pretty fun.
Yeah, you was cracking skulls.
Well, you see, like, because you're still in the same old battle royale.
Yeah.
But you see, you're shooting people, right? And then in the distance, you see Thanos in the sky, and you're just like, well, hold off, bud. We need to like focus on him.
Right.
So then everyone else is like, all right, let's kill that guy now.
Yeah.
So it's kind of cool that everyone gets this light heart, like, okay, we'll kill that guy, then we'll go back to our war.
Yeah.
But I played as Thanos a few times, and it was a lot of fun. You just felt so overpowered.
And
then again, it was balanced because everybody just wanted to kill you.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. And what makes Fortnite so good also is that it's kind of like. It sets itself apart as a shooter from all other shooters too, because it takes aspects of a lot of things. Like for instance, if anybody plays Destiny that listens to this, Destiny has events that happen throughout the map, throughout the different maps in the game, that are timed events, right? Fortnite takes that aspect and puts it for a season. They had the Thanos season, they had the superhero season, they had the season where like there was events that would happen towards the end of the season. Like I forget, there was like a giant comet that changed the topography of the map. Right, it made a huge asshole and like a huge crater in the map, which like
zero gravity around. Yeah,
it made zero gravity around the area because if you picked up these like little stones, you can jump up higher, and it made reload speed a little bit faster too. So Fortnite really like makes it a different experience pretty much every time you play it, and that's where PUBG fell off, because PUBG did not change much until Fortnite started getting big. Fortnite, when they started, when they were, well, as they're at their peak right now, but at their peak, they're changing the maps, they're adding different mechanics, i.e., when you're landing when you're jumping off the bus, you can see where the bus is going to go beforehand, and you can make a plan with that. Fortnite had that first. PUBG changed that aspect of the game and put that in their game as a reactionary like thing to combat Fortnite, you know?
Yeah, right now PUBG I feel is in a corner, and they're being pinned by what would you say, Fortnite, and would you say Blackout perhaps?
Yeah. Everything that PUBG does right now is reactionary to Fortnite and Blackout, and that's what the problem is, and that's why it's in the third place. It started off up top, then it just died because everybody else was making these innovative ideas and mechanics toward the games, right? So PUBG is at the lowest. Fortnite's still at the top, but it's a close. Nah, I still say Fortnite is still pretty far away from number 2, just because their player base is so high, and like I said, the marketing they got.
Quick, let's see. Just on, I'm just going based on Twitch. How many people are watching? I like to just base it on that.
Okay.
So Fortnite, there's 230K people watching Fortnite
right now,
and then Call of Duty, there's 42K. I wouldn't say it's all Blackout, obviously.
Right.
And then
which they should make that a separate. They should make that a separate channel, by the way.
They should. And then Players Unknown Battlegrounds at 25.1K. Now, here's something interesting: is that the Ring of Elysium is at 18.8K, and that's also Battle Royale, and it looks like it's an up and coming one.
Okay. I haven't seen that one. I have to check that out.
It looks a lot like PUBG, but it looks like they fixed their problems.
Right. So yeah, Fortnite clearly still at the top of this game, still at its peak, because of marketing. They were the first Battle Royale game, the first, I would say honestly, video game that was really going for the cross-platform to reach all player bases, from the phone to the console to the computer. That was the first major AAA game that was cross-platform like that. Would you agree? Am I wrong for saying that?
Yeah, no, you're fine.
But
yeah, pretty much the market though, it's kind of internationally like so. Well, NA, that's all Fortnite.
Right.
China, it's all PUBG.
PUBG, yeah.
Yeah, like it's.
China number one. China number one.
Yeah, I mean, isn't that made down there or over there?
What, PUBG?
What, PUBG? Isn't that where the studios are?
I have no idea. Let me see.
So.
Bluehole. I can't type. Studio locations. Wait, where's that fucking manager at? Where's he at? He should be putting these out as we're talking. Yeah, they're in the Bundangu district of Siannam. I don't know how to say that.
He's got a few words to say actually. So, Mr. Manager, why don't you unmute yourself and reveal yourself to the world?
If you look in the fucking Discord, I am, you retard.
Oh shit. Oh, okay.
So, yeah, but you type like, sausage fingers over there, like summer sausage fingers. So why don't you go ahead and tell everybody what you got to say?
This is Brandon, by the way, for all
I don't care enough about Battle Royales.
So he said right here that Pung got banned in China, SP that it hit hard. So I'm assuming they said PUBG got banned in China. So
it got banned in China. Yeah, it got banned in China because of all of the cheating, all the third-party cheating and stuff like that. They were making money off the game through third-party cheating programs. So like you see through walls, you can track other players on the map, and they were making hella money from that. And so this honestly, cheating is really, really really bad, frowned upon in China of the Eastern countries. Like you literally get jail time for that shit, dude. It's crazy because video games over there are like
NFL over here.
Yeah, pretty much. Like you can't. Yeah, video game. They're really, really good at video games on the East Coast, like Eastern countries. Not to sound like I don't know prejudice or whatever like that, but it's a fact. They take video
Fortnite
games very
took
seriously.
over.
Yeah, Fortnite. It did it.
Yeah, well, PUBG gets banned in China.
Mm-hmm.
People are gonna look towards Fortnite to
Yeah.
get their Battle Royale kick in them, unless they play Ring, which they probably a lot of them do because it's a lot like PUBG.
Yeah. So, moving on to Blackout, right?
Which is our most recent played.
Yeah,
right?
which is our most recent played. And it is number 2 out of the 3.
Yep.
It has a mix of both gameplay, to be honest. Minus the building. The thing is, with Blackout, it's faster paced. I won't say it's more realistic than PUBG because it's not. Because I don't think... Does it have bullet drop in Blackout?
There is, but it's very light. Like
Yeah, because Call of Duty hasn't really been known for their realism of weapons because they always have straight shots, right?
But the main difference between both of them for Blackout is that, there's zombies in Blackout, which is kind of cool, and you can kill them and get like the ray gun and like monkey bombs, and so like that kind of shares the same aspect as Fortnite, where there's different events that happen throughout the map, but they also have perks in there that you can pick up and use, and there's like limited time uses.
Right.
And then you can pick up like an RCXD and scout an area out. It's very Call of Duty style-esque, like a Battle Royale.
Yeah.
I mean, think of you playing a team deathmatch, but instead it's 100 people.
Yep.
On, big maps.
Yeah, they got grappling hooks, grenades. They got perks. They got perks you would get in regular team deathmatch or domination.
Yeah, but it's cool though.
Use those in the Battle Royale mode.
You can pick. It's just like PUBG to that point though too, where you can pick up attachments, put them on there, change the gun the way you want it. You can pick up. You can get in a helicopter, get in vehicles. So it has that. It's kind of a mix of the both. But the coolest thing I thought about it is that the whole map is like a whole bunch of smaller maps put together. Like there's Nuketown, there's firing range, there's state, the dome, and it's really cool. Yeah, and they just put them all together and just made one big thing, and it was pretty cool. I enjoyed that, and I still like if I'm not big into the battle royales anymore, but I still play them. I would probably pick Black Ops because Fortnite's just it's got a big learning curve. Like I can't build.
Building is so key in that video game, man. That's why I don't like it. I
if you can't build, you can't win.
Like I'm not coming to build a fucking house. I'm coming to kill people in this fucking video game. Why am I trying to build a house and farm resources when there's somebody shooting at me, trying to hunt me down and kill me? Well,
like I said, it's a very great game.
Yeah, great game.
It's just not our cup of tea.
And maybe it's because we didn't start off the rip playing it. We probably will be if we would probably like it more if we got off the jump playing it where everybody was bad and everybody was learning, and so like you will learn with them. But if you try to get into Fortnite right now, you will not have a good time, guaranteed.
Like your gun skills could be great. Like you could do so good, you can get in the top 20, and then once you get in that top 20,
that's when the difference will start to show.
Yeah, and then you start playing against people that build and just build and build, and you're just like, what the hell is going on?
Yep.
And there's running circles around you, and you're just standing there trying to build, and you're just fat fingering every key you have.
I mean, every game has its flaws in terms of gameplay. Like for instance, PUBG, right? You will constantly die from people you don't see.
Yeah.
The sniping in PUBG is, if you're not a sniper, you might as well not even play the fucking game. To be honest, if you can't snipe a little bit, you might as well not even play it because you're gonna need the bullet drop and the realism of the weapons. It's really good. And so if you can't get a grasp with how they work and how bullet travel and bullet time works, you're gonna have a bad time.
Yeah.
For Blackout, you just have to be really quick. You have your reaction.
It's like a Call of Duty.
It's like a Call of Duty. You basically reaction time. If you don't have good reaction time, you're gonna die. You're gonna have a bad time.
But so back to my first question I asked when we were talking about PUBG. What do you think like the playability on all these games are, like replayability? Like,
well, I don't like playing those games solo just because I'm bad. First off, and I get really like for me, in those situations with those type of video games, I get really tense, and I have to have people around me because I'm not, like I said, I'm not good at them. Right? I don't have that many hours played into any of those games compared to you. Like PUBG, I probably have like 50.
Not gonna lie, I've talking about tense. Like I haven't played Rainbow Six in a long time, and I was playing a ranked game yesterday, and it was 1 versus 1, and this next kill decided the game, and it was me versus somebody else. I honestly got so fucking tense. Like,
I can hear you mouth breathing right now.
My muscles are like cramping up, and I'm like, what the hell? This is like so intense. But
does Rainbow Six have a Battle Royale mode?
No, they don't have a Battle Royale. It's just
you know who just got a Battle Royale mode? Fucking
Battlefield.
No. But CS:GO.
Oh yeah,
CS:GO. We have it's shit. I haven't heard anything about it really. Yeah. It was shit. Okay.
I heard nothing. Like it's still in like alpha stage. Like it's that. I wouldn't say it's because of CS:GO. I think it's just because of the game engine that's on. It's still old and.
Yeah, CS:GO is a very old game, and it's mostly Russians that play that game. Right?
Yeah,
I haven't never played CS:GO. I watch people play CS:GO, but I've never played it. I have a couple buddies. I have one buddy specifically that plays it, and he's in the Navy. He wants to go pro with it, but I don't know. I haven't talked to him in a little bit.
I heard that community is just toxic. But so is League, and I play League, so...
What do you think is the most toxic community? Because I've heard people say Overwatch is the most toxic community. And I've never experienced anything bad through fucking Overwatch, besides people not playing the objectives.
Just go to Reddit for 1 week, and go to Old School RuneScape Reddit, and then you'll know toxic.
Old School RuneScape?
Then you will know toxic.
Okay. That's your take on it?
That's Old School RuneScape is the most toxic for me. League's been pretty good to me. I feel like the honor system did really great.
Yeah, like I don't know if you ever watched Sky Williams. You watched him before and stuff. Like, you know, all his experiences and how he said people constantly call him the N-word on League and Overwatch. I'm like, I never experienced that. And I mean, that could be because of the fact that he's at the time he was a big YouTuber in terms of for those games. So people recognize him and trolled him that way and called him that way, but I've never experienced that ever. Really, somebody calling me. I mean, some people called me N-word a couple of times throughout the whole 4 or 5 years I've been playing those games, but.
What do you think the most toxic Battle Royale is? I mean, you haven't played Fortnite, have you?
I played Fortnite on my PS4 like a long time ago, and I played it for like a few times. I was like, this game's trash. I'm bad.
I think PUBG is terrible.
PUBG,
I don't know if you're ever sitting in the lobby and the mic.
Yeah. PUBG is crazy toxic, dude. They're hella 14-year-old kids saying the most racist shit you ever heard in your life. I'm pretty sure somebody called me a porch monkey at one time on fucking PUBG. I was like, wait, I didn't know I'm black. I'm like, what do you mean?
But yeah, my favorite out of all 3 of them. I mean, I have the most playtime in PUBG, and then I probably have around 50 hours in Fortnite, and then I probably have like 80 hours, I want to say, on Black Ops. And I want to say, like, as of right now, I would be playing Black Ops just because it's something I know. I grew up playing like World at War and Modern Warfare 2, Call of Duty Big Red 1. And it's just the controls are just so easy, and they like never change.
Exactly. That's what making Blackout so successful right now, because it's basically taking their player base and putting them in a new setting, but it's the same game. It's so weird how like it works with that. They literally didn't change anything, but just said, hey, we're putting all the maps together, kill each other.
Yeah,
because the speed, the way it feels is all the same. To like that Call of Duty's algorithm or whatever formula they use to make their games, it did not change with this one at all.
It's pretty much the same feeling.
Yeah. And so here's the real question: do you see Battle Royale as going or dying out anytime soon, or if ever?
I see PUBG dying out within a year and a half, to be honest.
Okay, just PUBG itself, not Battle Royale.
Well, hold on.
Okay.
And then I see Blackout dying in about a year, because the next Call of Duty will come and they'll do another one.
Right.
So that's not really dying out. But let's just say Call of Duty Battle Royales. Do I see them? I don't think they'll die out for a while. Probably like 5 years, maybe.
Okay.
But Fortnite, I feel like it'll probably die out. Let's give it about whenever Ninja dies out.
I disagree with you, man. I disagree with you. I guarantee you Ninja will die well before Fortnite, just because of this fact.
Oh, I feel like if Ninja stops playing it and starts playing something else.
See, no, it depends. If he's good at it, sure. But the thing is, he wasn't always good at Fortnite. Like, he's been streaming Fortnite for a long time. And he didn't really get good till like the past like year and a half too. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And so, because he's been streaming for eight plus years, from what I've done my research on him, you know, watched a couple videos about him. He was streaming for 8 plus years, and he just now got big this past year and a half too, right?
Well, that's it. If you want to get big, find a game you're really fucking good at.
A game that you really like, fuck the good at, because he wasn't good at it. He even said he was good at Fortnite.
But he liked it.
He liked it. You find a game you like, and constantly play it. Yeah, of course you're gonna get good. He has countless hours over there. I'm pretty sure. But
back to your main question, though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I feel like Fortnite will probably last the longest out of them all.
Okay. And
I feel like once the Battle Royale phenomenon starts to die out, Call of Duty will stop adding that on. They'll wait for the next big thing.
Well, that's the thing. I don't think Battle Royales will die out. I think it's gonna just be a consistent game mode, just like deathmatch, just like search and destroy, just like domination.
But I mean, like as far as like being its main game, like
I get what you're saying, being a top tier go-to game mode. Yeah.
One day there's gonna be something different. It's gonna be like, I don't know, who knows. I mean,
yeah, like, where can they go from there? From Battle Royale? So, like, I don't really see like. Cause I know they do like maybe they do the 50 versus 50 on Fortnite, the PUBG. Actual. Oh, they do 50-50 on PUBG.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. I know they did it on Fortnite though, but they did it on the actual like game, not on. Well, no, did they do it on Battle Royale mode?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. No, okay. It's just really hard to create something innovative in this day and age in terms of video games, because it's not really.
People want the old.
What do you mean?
Not gonna lie. What one thing do you really want in video game right now? Like, for the perfect video game, what do you want?
Shit. Me personally, I'm more of a story mode guy. I like story mode. Give me fucking story mode. I was so pissed when Black Ops 4 didn't have a story mode. I'm like, what the fuck are they doing? Like, why are they doing this?
Are there any remakes that you want? Like from old childhood, you want to relive that experience?
Army of 2, but I want to play with one of my friends. I played Army of 2 by myself, and that game was amazing.
See, like, that's what you could do, and that's what I want with Final Fantasy VII Remake.
You want the Final?
Yeah, I want that. That's my perfect game because I can relive my experience, but like kind of brand new. Because it's like, holy crap, this is so good, or it's gonna be so bad, but.
Okay, going off of that, how do you feel about, I won't say off-brand games, but not as popular games? Here, take this example. Paladins. Remember we used to be big into Paladins, dude?
Oh, I liked it.
How do you feel about?
I'd go back and play it.
Yeah, me too. How do you feel about Paladins making a fucking Battle Royale mode? Like, because they did that.
I'd try it out.
And they actually started to make it a competitive scene too.
See, I just haven't heard about Paladins in a long time.
Yeah, me either, dude. It's just like, so games like that, I feel like I get why they made a Battle Royale. I get why they do that. I get why they try to follow the trend, because they're trying to pick up and reach out to other player bases. But at the same time, a small game like that, it's fine to be a niche game. It's fine to have your core base.
Well, Paladins was also known as the Overwatch clone.
Yeah, it is. It is.
But sometimes I felt like it was more fun.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, what's funny about Paladins is some of the characters are the same as Overwatch, but they have like different abilities. So it's like, oh, this is a cool take on that character. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
Soldier 76 and what is the soldier in Paladins? I forget his name.
I can't
think of his name.
The only character I really remember from Paladins is the guy that's like a McCree.
How when you were a Meve main, dude?
That's like Genji and fucking somebody else mixed. Yeah, I kind of want to play that game.
But yeah, his the soldier guy, he pretty much had the same ability as Soldier 76. He was the only champion that could run. Well, not the only champion, but one of the few champions that could run at full sprint. He would shoot out bombs, or no, he had a grenade. He would throw a grenade.
Yeah, but you were a Ruckus player too.
Yeah, I was a Ruckus player. Yeah, Ruckus is my jam.
AKA Diva, and who do you play
exactly,
Overwatch?
Diva, exactly the same. I like Ruckus better though because his ability is better.
Well, you can also have perks in that game too. Mm-hmm. I forgot about that.
Yeah, you can have perks in there. So I mean, there's the copies, the clones are okay, but if you're gonna be a clone, just stick to being a clone. Like, don't try to do extra stuff because it's like people don't play you to play the same. I mean, they kind of do, but it's just like I don't know. Paladins is just a really good game. I feel like it could be bigger, but I don't know if you ever seen the Battle Royale mode in Paladins, but it's really nasty. I don't like it.
Look clunky.
It's clunky, and the way you get stuff is through chests. Like you can upgrade your weapons or your armor through chests that you trade in and out of that you have to find the chest and shit like that. And I'm pretty sure I saw a team. I don't know if you remember Grover from Paladins, but I saw a team of 5 Grovers. They just fucking axing everybody from far and healing up and shit. It was so cancer. You know, Grover is one of the most Grover.
They have 1.5k viewers on Paladins right now. That's more than Red Dead Redemption 2.
Yeah, but the thing is, Red Dead, you can't really get an audience with that. Those are like day one, like the first week of release, you get a big audience, and then after that, it dies out because everybody's beat the story mode.
So why is Kingdom Hearts on here then, huh?
Because Kingdom Hearts is up. I'm gonna tell you why Kingdom Hearts is up there. Because the newly released Kingdom Hearts 3 is coming out within the next 2 weeks. It's building up this hype, dude.
Then why is Watch Dogs 2 up there?
How many viewers that got?
5.1.
What the fuck?
That
is a good question. Why is Watch Dogs?
Grand Theft Auto is still up here, 16.2.
Well, Grand Theft Auto has online play. That's the thing.
So does Red Dead.
No, but Grand Theft GTA is a completed. Like it has a lot of shit.
I don't know.
Like let's GTA 5.
Okay. We're going off.
No. I'm talking about this now. What makes GTA 5 online so good, and what makes these games like this can go into the Fortnite thing. The reason why I think Fortnite and GTA Online is gonna stay around a long time until they make the next GTA game, obviously, because they constantly put changes in the game that makes the gameplay different, right? You can't make. I remember this is like League too. I remember watching this video about what's wrong with League but why it won't die anytime soon. It's because these games, right? Everybody complains about a game not being balanced, right? They got champions that are either too strong or too weak, right? But if you think about it, the developers, the creators, and the game thrives off that. If the game was stagnant and stayed the same, it wouldn't be much of a thing. If you will play it and you get bored with it, right? Yeah. So the games like that, they bank off it being unbalanced. They bank off different changes. They bank off certain things being stronger at certain points of the game, right? For instance, for Fortnite, they took off they nerfed when you could change from the pump action to the regular double. I forgot. It was some mechanical where you would switch really fast.
Yeah, you could shoot and then switch and shoot.
Exactly, and it was like instantaneously almost. But they nerfed that and made it slower when you from a primary to secondary. Or Fortnite, they changed the fact that you can't redeploy your parachute after you turn it off, right? Because that was like a mechanic you would do. You could jump off anything and redeploy it. Now you can only deploy it once.
Hovering over Fortnite, why does it say it's a shooter and horror?
Because Fortnite story mode is a horror game, zombie horror.
Oh yeah, true.
Yeah.
I see. That's another thing. Everyone forgot about the OG Fortnite.
Because it's like, who cares? It's basically horde mode. Every game has had a horde mode.
I forgot about that.
And honestly, Gears of War does it best. Honestly.
Gears Horde was so fun.
Yeah, Gears Horde mode is really, really fun. That was the first time I experienced Horde.
And they released like versus.
Yeah, like that's the best shit. But like
fun.
I said, games like that, they just bank off changing the meta, changing the setting, changing. Like I'm waiting. Honestly, I want to see what Fortnite does next. Honestly, because they are just the top of the game. Like they haven't. I think they're still using the same map. I don't think there's a new map yet, but they changed the topography of the map to make it different.
Yeah.
PUBG just added a new map, the snow map or some shit like that.
So my last question is to you then is, do you like Battle Royales, Jordan?
Yes, I do like Battle Royales.
How many times do you play a Battle Royale in a month?
I haven't played a Battle Royale in months, to be honest. I only play it when you guys want to play it. I don't like playing Battle Royales alone. I like watching people play Battle Royales. Like, I watch the doc, I watch fucking Shroud play it because they are really good at the game. That's another reason why Blackout is really good. Is up there right now because they had the doc and they had Shroud, who were the top players of shooters ever on Twitch right now, and they got them to play that game and they thought it was really good. I mean, they don't play it as much anymore, but
that's my last question though.
Do you like Battle Royales? When's the last time you played?
Do I like Battle Royales? Yes. When was the last time I played one? It's probably since the last time we've all played one together.
We should play one after this, after you're done with the podcast. Me, you, and Brandon play Blackout. If he fucking... Brandon, did you download the updated or no? Probably not. Yeah, whatever.
Survey says...
I love it. So no.
So that's a no.
That's a no. He hasn't updated his Blackout. Shit. So, if anything, I got a free download Paladins, dude. That's what we need to play.
I'll do that. I'm gonna go back down memory lane.
We at the 41 minute mark. Do you want to end it here, or do you want to?
Yeah, we can call it.
All right. Well, thanks guys for listening. Listening to us talk about the Battle Royale phenomenon. If you guys have any other topics you would like for us to discuss and give our opinion on, the next episode should be movies, right? We're doing a movie or TV show review.
Let's see. We did Bird Box and we did Bandersnatch. We got to do TV show next.
Okay. So the TV show we're gonna review. Oh, I think it might be Punisher. I finished Punisher. He hasn't watched it yet. It might be. It should be. I feel like we should just watch 3. We should choose 3 TV shows and review the first 5 episodes and see. We go from there.
Okay.
Just because that way we can reach a wider range and we figure out what we like and what we don't like.
All right, let's do it. Well, let's do it.
Okay. So if you guys have any ideas, please feel free to comment it or DM us on our YouTube channel or on our social media. We'll answer you right away, pretty much. Most likely me, because I don't have a life. Feels bad. Then thanks for the support, guys. Thanks for listening to the Easily Jaded podcast.
And we'll catch you later.
Later, Gator.